Alright guys, I got my cabinets in here. One thing I'm waiting for is my top. Might go pick that up next week. So waiting on that. Then we jump into another project until we can get time to go pick up the top. As mentioned before, we're going to build us a chicken pen slash, right now it's going to be the turkey pen. So it's just going to be 8 by 8. And then, like I mentioned before, there's an old blind over there. I'm going to hook it to the back, and that's going to be the coop where they actually roost it. So that's what we're doing today. The Craig jig here. Craig jig makes pocket holes. You've never seen one of those before. You use this drill bit, and it makes real clean holes. So we're going to cut these 8-foot 2x4s to 4-foot lengths. We're going to put one on each corner, and then we'll put one in the middle. I think I'm going to have some more of these, but this is what we're going to start with right now. And these hash marks on the side here, and we're going to move it up to an inch. Inch and a half right there, which is the deepest it makes. That's the thickness of a 2x4. Even though it's 2 inches, it's actually 1.5 inches thick. You turn that little brass knob down, then we'll adjust our collar on our drill bit. The next thing you do is you set your drill bit in here. You gotta take your Allen wrench that comes with this, loosen that collar up, and we gotta make this go the full length there. Half is on this side. I hadn't used this thing in a while. And then we'll tighten our collar up in that spot right there. Put your wood right in here, stand it up, and then you clamp it down, and you'll drill through these holes right here. I usually use the A and the C. And just clamps like that to hold the piece. So long, I'm gonna do it sideways here. But like I said, you gotta adjust your the tension on this thing right here so you can actually clamp it. So that right there will just screw in a little bit, clamp it in place. I'm actually going to glue the joints too, just to make them extra strong. And I bought the Craig. If it's an outdoor project, make sure you use the Type Bond 3 because it's waterproof for exterior. And I'm also using the Craig blue coated screws here. They're made for outdoors. And these are 2.5 inches, which is the longest they make in this. And you can see how it's got this square head and this pan head on it, and that allows it to pull in tight. So now all we're going to do is we're going to take our drill. It's good to have 2 drills too, where you can keep your drill bit in one and keep your drill bit, your square head bit in another drill, so you don't have to keep changing them. Makes it go a lot quicker. So all you do now is just slide this in this little groove right here, like so, and then drill. Make sure I got it even on both sides here, so I got it in the middle. Like I said, I'm going to do them 2 holes right there. Get it drilled, and it don't come out the bottom. Now you just run your screws into there, and it'll come out right at the end. You can make a nice square joint. Alright, I got my 4 boards. These are my uprights. I'm making a sidewalls 4 foot high, and then I'll make a radius across the top. I got some field fence that I'm going to use. It'll make more sense once I get it done. But I'm going to use glue on them ends to kind of seal them ends off. And then I'm going to be putting, I'll be putting some stain on these because these are not treated. These will be in contact with the ground. I probably should have went ahead and done these too, but I'm going to use some real good wood stain on these. And that'll help it last for a good little while. So next step, I'm gonna put some pocket holes in these with the Craig jig, and then I'll bolt it to one of my boards. Then I'll stand it up and make the corner. See, I got one going in. I got my end grain sealed up really good with wood glue. Spread it out to cover that whole wood grain. And I'll put my pocket hole screw in there. So far, this is what we end up with. You can see we're 90-degree angle here. A little off on one of my tops here, but it ain't really that big of a deal. And that going that way, and you can see that upright. Let's put some screws through here into that, and this will be a really strong corner. Alright, I'm kind of debating on whether I'm going to add the box on the back of this. I pretty much got it completed. I got the door done. I used some scrap wood that I had, and I used all pocket holes. You can see how I used the pocket holes there. And I got just a corner brace here. And I might come back and add a brace in the middle right there. But I got the door done. I just got to build the actual door, and then I got to build my roof. I was thinking about just going with traditional wood framing on the roof here, but then I got to thinking I got this built here, and it would look funny, and it would the door would be above the roof line. It wouldn't look right, so I might just stick with the radius roof that I was thinking about. Brace put on my countertop in my little workshop area. I got that done today too. I just got to go, like I said in the beginning of the video, I just got to go by the top and then build this little radius right here. And I'm probably gonna put a tarp on it. But stay tuned. I got some more ideas that I'm gonna put on this to make this mobile. So y'all gonna like it. So using some reclaimed wheels off of something. Hey guys, it's the next day. Been working on the turkey / chicken coop a little bit more. Show you what I got done. Roof system for a while. Basically what I come up with, I put this ridge in the middle, and I'm using 3/4 EMT conduit. And what I'm doing is heating it up right here and bending it. Just using a little butane torch. I'm measuring up. You see my little mark where I want to break it at, and bending it over. And this will allow my tarp, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put fence on top of this, and these will support the fence and the tarp, and then the tarp will be able to roll on the outside of this versus putting it on the inside where the water would drip. You know, you would want the water to roll. And then these will have all nice smooth surfaces. You can see up here, it's above my ridge, it's rolled. All smooth surfaces where you can see right here I cut that to match that angle. That way it won't poke through my my tarp. So that's why I did all the smooth surfaces like that for. But I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm trying to figure out the distance I'm gonna put the next two. I'm gonna put 2 more in here, so there's gonna be 4 supports in here, and that should be, and you can see it don't, I mean nothing's gonna be up there, but it's not gonna give. So I'll give y'all another update when I get back. I'll probably make a separate video for the rest of it, because I gotta go by. I'm trying to use what material I can that's given to me, and building as cheap as I can. I roughly got probably about $60 in it right now. And I do have a roll of wire out there, but I'm actually thinking about using some, getting some different wire. It'll be about 6 foot. This right here is 4 foot from the bottom to here. If I use 6 foot, I can slide the remainder of the fence down, and that'll keep anything from digging in. And that'll create a skirt around it. And I can put the top of the fence here and leave the extra 1.5 foot down there on the ground, and nothing will be able to dig in. So, alright guys, that's all 4 of them there. Got them up. One of the people that watches my channel, Stacy from Let's Cook Y'all, her husband, he does a lot of little projects. And in my last video, I mentioned about what type of work surface should I use, laminate or either the 2x4s, and he mentioned what I had already been thinking about using was 2x4s. Tim, I appreciate your input, man. I really do. And next time you see me, I'll probably either be working on that or this. Still got some shrubs to plant. I still got some mulch to move. Still have the rototiller to work on. I thought I had some sandpaper in one of my boxes here, and I unpacked some of it today, and I can't find it for nothing. So I guess I'm gonna have to break down and buy some of that next time I go into Home Depot. I just keep forgetting because I got to clean out the valve sleeve on that and see if I can get that motor to work. If I can't, I'm gonna end up probably trying to find a used motor for it. Other than that, that's what I got going on around the house. We'll see y'all next time.